A lot of DIYers, they're just freestyling, and safety might not be their first priority. And I feel like you need to remind people, if you're going to do things at home, you can add value to your property, which is fantastic, but you can also devalue your property, or even put yourself in a dangerous situation if you're not careful with what you're doing. I got a couple tips for sure, and the duck has a couple tips as well on some of the things to avoid a disaster. First for me is actually before the renovation even starts. I always say you need to plan a budget. You need to plan what materials you're going to use and the quality of the work that's going to be done, which should always be at the top. You also need to consider your timelines and the timing of everything. We've added to this list as well the idea of protecting yourself against any accidents that might happen. I mean, as a contractor, you need to have insurance. As a homeowner, you should make sure that you're covered for any sort of supplemental insurance in case something does go wrong. You're not out of pocket. You're not putting yourself in a worse situation. So all these things happen before the renovation actually starts, but they can contribute significantly to the success of it. Do not renovate outside your limit. It's okay to replace a countertop. It's okay to put up a backsplash or even to paint. But when it comes to electrical, plumbing, HVAC, gas lines, structural, anything that needs permits, do not try to do this yourself. The chances are you're not going to do it properly, and therefore there are no returns, and you're just putting everyone in that home at risk. Even as a licensed contractor who's been doing this for years, if I'm working with a new tool, I always kind of open it up, go through the instructions, make sure nothing has changed from the previous model. Same thing with materials, especially when it's something that you're mixing or as chemicals. You want to take a look, make sure you read all of the instructions there. It seems obvious, but people forget, they get excited, they kind of just jump right into it and make a mess. Yes, the Aflac duck is also a fan of DIY projects. I have informed him not to take on any himself, but he will be supporting, some of the fans out there. He's going to be doing a contest through his social media sites, so you can go to the Aflac Duck's Facebook page, you can go to his Twitter handle, which is @AflacDuck, and you can apply to be in the contest. You can see all the contest rules, and you could win some funding to help with your DIY project. I am right-handed. My left thumb is in pretty good shape. I have not hit it recently, so we're all good here.